Hi guys, episode 41, John Traveler podcast. You're listening to me. My name is John Traveler. Welcome to my Patreon, welcome to my website, welcome to my chat. I'm so lazy, guys. I'm so lazy to always pronounce this announcement. Alright, so yeah. Basically everything is on my website, so if you want to know more about me, welcome to unclesocky.com. Alright, I really want to start today with a weird thing. I call it weird visa extension. So there is an immigration office, and as a person who respects the law, I always go there and I extend my visa. I don't do overstay, and I have never done overstaying in any countries that I have been to, because I don't want to have any problems, and I want to continue travel wherever I want, whenever I want, wherever I go. Yeah, something like that. I went to that immigration office many times. And the rules changed, like you never know when they change the rules. And I'm not sure if it's officially in the Philippines, the rules about immigration are same everywhere in the Philippines, or it just this particular immigration office playing tricks, yeah, and doing things what is more profitable for them. Before, like let's say 2 years ago, there was an option. There were many options. You can extend your staying for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, or 6 months. Yeah, I always chose 6 months because if you pay for 1 month, for example, what's the difference between 1 month and 6 months? If you pay for 1 month, it's 500 peso per month. If you pay for 6 months, it's 500 pesos per month. So the monthly payment is same. What is not same is that you need to pay all the certificate fee, annual report, sticker fee every time you extend. So if you extend 6 months, you pay just once for all these additional things. But if you pay every month, you pay for every month 500 plus all these stickers, all these reports, all these certificates each time. Yeah, so it's cheaper. Basically, it's cheaper for me to pay 6 months, right? So I chose 6 months, right? What I didn't know that there were 2 options. Option 1 regular and option 2 express. What's the difference? If you choose a regular option, it means you pay for your visa whatever extension you want, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, and then you need to pick up your visa after a few days. Usually it's 3 days or 1 week. Yeah, this is regular. Express means that you have to wait like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and then you will get your visa immediately the same day, so you don't have to come back to the immigration office and pick up your visa after a few days. The huge difference between regular and express, it's the money. If you do regular, you don't pay the express fee. If you do express, you pay additional 2,000, right? So if you pay for 1 month express, immigration will be very happy because you pay all the sticker, all the report, all the certificate plus express. They will get maximum money from you. If you pay 6 months regular, immigration will not be happy with you because you don't pay express, they lose 2k, and you don't pay every month for those additional things, so they will get less money. Looks like it that they realize they're losing money, and the legal way to earn more money is to push everyone to pay more. But how they can do it? They cannot say, for example, somebody wants 6 months and they say no, we cannot do 6 months. Somebody wants 3 months, they say no, we can only do 1 month. they cannot do like this, you know. So they talk to you and they say, oh, you stay a long time, you better get a merit visa, it's permanent. But they don't say how much money you need to pay for that. Yeah. So I did 6 months, I think 2 or 3 times. After that they say, oh, I'm very sorry, but you cannot do 6 months in our office anymore. If you want to do 6 months, you need to go to Manila immigration office. And I think, how come? Yeah, I think, how come? How come you can pay there but you cannot pay here? What's the difference? And the difference maybe now that I have the knowledge, I think maybe because they want more money. Manila's office already rich. There are so many foreigners there. The office is huge. The building is huge. There are so many foreigners there. But in this place where I go, not so many. And if they have foreigners who pay minimum money for 6 months, no express, probably they don't do the quota. Yeah, the money quota, I mean. So the immigration guy said, you cannot do 6 months anymore. I said, okay, what I can do here in this office near to my home? He said, you can do 2 months. I said, okay, so I will do 2 months, no problem. And then one day, I did 2 months also many times. One day, the immigration officer that usually works there and usually talks to foreigners was absent. Instead, there was another guy, and I think they changed the rule about the clothes. They say you cannot come if you have shorts or sandals. Before, no problem. Everybody came there because it's hot, it's Philippines. You go to the immigration office, you wear whatever you want. And they changed the rule. They put that sign, no t-shirt, no shorts, no sandals, like everything covered. Crazy. Hot in the Philippines, 35 degrees, you need to wear long sleeves and jeans. Nice. So I didn't know that. So me and another foreigner, we wait outside because we were in the shorts. I gave my documents. I wrote. I filled the form for the extension, 2 months, and then I always wondered, what is it, regular or express? Then that guy, the new guy, came and he said, you want a regular or express? And only then I realized I never tick regular or express. I never tick that option because I didn't know what it meant. Then I decided, okay, I'm gonna go with the regular. He said, you need to come back after 3 days. Is that okay for you? I said, yeah, it's okay. So I paid. After 3 days I came, I picked up the document, and then I started analyzing. Like, what's the difference between express and regular? I wrote down everything they wrote, like every certificate, how much it cost, every sticker, how much it cost. I made a special note on my phone. It's called Filipino visa. Yeah, and every time I extend, I write everything I pay for. Then I look at what I wrote, and I realize every time I chose express, I paid plus 2,000, and nobody told me that I could have chosen regular. Nobody told me about that. No one. Only one guy by accident, because I was staying outside with the foreigner wearing shorts. Oh my goodness. Since then, I always choose regular. I save 2,000. They always say, are you sure you want regular? Because you need to come again. I said, yeah, no problem. To go to immigration and come back cost 100. Yeah, 50 to go, 50 to come back. That's the gasoline price. I spent around 1 liter to go and 1 liter to go back. Hey. So instead of paying 2,000 and get my visa immediately, I pay 100 and I go to immigration one more time. Now it's the lady, and that lady She said, did you fill the form? Yes. You want 2 months regular? I said, yes. Then she goes inside the office. I'm waiting because they need to check something. She comes back. Then she says, oh, mister, unfortunately, we don't do regular 2 months. We can only do express. I said, how about 1 month? Is it still regular? She said, yeah. So what do you want? She said. I said, 1 regular or 2 express. Both options, I was thinking, both options are not okay. Yeah, because if you do 2 months express, you save money on annual report and certificate and sticker fee, because you don't need to do it twice, you do it only once. But you pay for the express 2,000. If you do 1 month regular, you don't pay express fee 2,000, but you pay more for the certificate fee and blah blah blah, because you will do it every month. So if you do 2 months, if you do 1 month twice but regular, or if you do 2 months once but express, I was calculating all those prices in my head for 10 seconds. And then I realized that 1 month regular is cheaper than 2 months express. Yeah? Because last time I paid 2 months regular was 2,200. So if I pay 2 months express, it will be 4,200. And if I pay 1 month regular, it's 1,400. So what is better? 2,800 or 4,200? I calculated for 10 seconds that she was looking at me. And then I realized 1 month regular is cheaper. Then I said 1 month regular. She looked at me very angry because she thought that I would pay 2 months express because I don't want to come back, right? But I chose the cheapest option. Next time I'm planning to go to another immigration office because there is no rule here in the Philippines where you can extend your visa. In Turkey, when I stayed and I extended, I needed to do it in the place where I live. Yeah, I have this 1-year card in Turkey with my address, and I could go only to the nearest immigration. I couldn't go to Istanbul, for example, if I live in another city. No. There is another procedure how you notify the immigration that you change your address, and they will need to give you a new identification card with a new address. Well, anyway, in the Philippines, not like that. You can extend any place. I live in Batangas. I go to Manila. I extend there. Then I come back to Batangas. That is possible. Yeah. It's okay in Manila to extend even 6 months or 2 months. You can choose regular or express. They don't play these games. You just pay the money, you provide the documents, and everything is fine. But it's a little bit far, a little bit far. 3 to 4 hours to drive the motorcycle to go there. It's not like very illegal what they do. They say, we don't do that. Actually, maybe they do that, but they don't want to do that. And if they don't want to do that, how can you push them to do that, right? You are not the resident of this country. You are a foreigner in this country. If you try to fight for your right, they will start the deportation of you. They will say, you don't like the rules, you go out, right? In the last episode 40, I talked about that grass cutter that made me angry. This is the second time that I'm angry. 2 things made me angry this month. And actually it's good because they pushed me to do the podcast. Before I was too lazy, but after those things that happened to me, I said, no, I must do the podcast. I must record all this for the history. Whew. All right. One more topic for today because I'm a little bit in the rush today. Motorcycle. Good news and bad news. I will start with the good news. So I don't have my own motorcycle, Suzuki Gixxer. I'm still collecting money for it. For today, for now, it is 5,200 pesos exactly. This is how much I have in my piggy bank. That is specifically, it's like my saving account for Suzuki Gixxer that I want to buy. That actually cost 105,000 pesos. It's a little bit hard for me to collect that money because all the money that I have I spent on vegetables, I spent on restaurants, and the rest that I have, a little money, I put inside that piggy bank. Yeah, so it's really hard to save the money for me, especially for that motorcycle. But I need to go, I need to do things, I need to drive, go far. So the motorcycle that I borrowed from my friend, very old, 2009 model, Kawasaki Fury 125. It breaks from time to time because it's very old, and I like it. I love this motorcycle. That's why I decided to improve it, because I don't know when I will buy my own motorcycle, but right now I'm using this one, and for this usage of this motorcycle, I want to have comfort. I don't like to drive this motorcycle, let's say, for 2-3 years and don't improve it, just maintain it. Don't spend money on improvement and tuning, but to have more money for Suzuki Gixxer. So for 3 years I will suffer and then I will get a good motorcycle. No, I decided to go another way. I decided to improve and tune up this motorcycle, and slowly, maybe slower, much slower, but also save money for my new motorcycle. Right? And what improvement? So the main improvement, two main improvements, are the new seat, the new camel back seat, and the exhaust pipe. I don't talk about things like bolts that I change. I don't talk about things that the mirrors. It's all very cheap. But the back seat and the pipe are expensive. So let's start with the back seat. Yeah. So before, on this motorcycle and this kind of old motorcycles, you can see the flat seat. It's okay. It's not very comfortable. It's okay to go, let's say, 30 minutes, to do a 30 minutes drive, to go not so far from your home. But it's very not okay if you go to Manila and you drive for 3 to 4 hours. If you sit on that flat seat, not very soft, back pain, your ass want to blow because it's so painful. Your legs are not comfortable. My legs are not comfortable because I'm the foreigner, and this motorcycle, when Filipino people drive this motorcycle, their short legs are okay, but my legs are not. I need the seat to be a little bit higher. Yeah, so I wanted to change it long time, so I told myself I will do it, and always postponed. I never did it. I never had enough money. Okay, I will be honest with you. I never had enough money to do that. I talked to people. I found a Facebook Marketplace. I found a few guys there. I said, do you do the camel seat? They say, yeah. What model? I said, Kawasaki Fury 125. They say, yeah, of course. I said, send me examples. They send me pictures. And I thought, wow, this one is great. Wow, this one is even better. Then I started a poll on my group chat, John Traveler chat on Telegram. And guys voted. They chose the black and white seat that actually I chose myself. But the price was 1,800 pesos. And at that time I didn't have it. But I decided, okay, I'm gonna spend less money this month. I'm gonna, when the next time when the money comes, I will cut 2K just for the camel back seat. Yeah, I was very determined. Yeah, you can hear the determination in my voice now. I'm very determined. And yes, but instead of 1.8k, I went with the option 2.5k, because in the last minute, I don't know how, but also on Facebook Marketplace, I found another option, and Kuya sent me the photos with a seat with a small pillow. There are two levels. Before it was flat. Yeah, the seat for that motorcycle was flat, and that seat has two levels. A lower level for the front, for the driver, and a little bit higher for the passenger. This kind of seat you can see on the modern motorcycles. It's like it's a standard now. But for 2009, no, that was not like that. So I look at that seat, and there is a pillow that separates the driver and the passenger, and it's very comfortable. Nobody is sliding. The design is very good. Black and white. You can actually choose any design, but at that time I chose black and white design. And yeah, nobody is sliding. Yeah, you sit comfortably. It's very soft, and I sit higher than before. Yeah, even my seat, my driver's part of the seat is lower than the passenger. Still, it's higher than the original seat. So I fell in love with that seat. I said, "Where are you?" He said, "I'm in Laguna," which is 1.5 hour drive from my place. He said, make an appointment with me first, because if you don't do that, you will have to wait many hours, because it takes approximately 2 hours to make one seat. I said, okay, I will come on Monday. When I get my money, I said to that guy on Sunday, I said to that guy that I'm coming next day, Monday. I went there. There is like a small shop, teeny tiny. You will never find that shop if you don't go there specifically. It's just one of the millions of the shops on the street when you go from one city to another. Just, you see there is a motorcycle shop, there is a eating place, lomi place, and then suddenly this guy who makes seat. Wow. And that guy works alone. He doesn't have any assistant. He has a lot of leather, many kinds, many colors, many designs, and the foam or whatever that he put inside the leather that makes the shape of the seat. I don't know how it's called, but anyway, there is some soft part, there is some harder part, but still soft. So he is good. He is good at what he does. And he said, what design you want? I said black and white. I showed him the picture that he sent me before. There was red and black, there was blue and black. I said black and white, please. So he cut the leather. I think there were like 20 pieces of leather. Wow. Then after cutting the leather, he cut that foam and stick it with the glue one part to another. There were like many parts of that. So the foam is 1 and the leather is 2. He did these 2 parts in 2 hours. The last part was to stitch everything with a sewing machine to each other. He knows exactly where. It's like he's playing puzzle. He's doing Lego. He's doing puzzles. He's playing Lego. He knows exactly where to put this one, where to put the stitch. Wow, this is amazing. And this is only one guy. Sometimes Philippines amaze me, so he made the stitches. He made that perfect leather cover. He put it on top of the foam. He put the glue, and then he realized that something is not correct. So he take it out. He unstitched some stitches and stitched back. Wow. And after that, he put it back to the motorcycle. He put it back. Then he said, can you please pose? I will take a photo. He posed me on his Facebook. He does it every time when he make a new seat. for the any motorcycle, yeah. So he improved, he upgraded my seat for 2.5k. When I was looking at him doing his job, I thought, especially when he was teaching, I think my wallet, very old wallet, but I like it so much. My wallet need to be repaired because all the leather now is gone. It's very ugly, but I still use it. And I talked to the Kuya. I said, Kuya, can we make brown and white leather? Can you stitch this brown and white leather to my wallet? He said, yeah, okay, no problem. Wow, I think. Then I tried to calculate the price, how much he spent, how much leather he spent to make my seat. So maybe 500 for the wallet, but the price of the wallet is 100, so it's overpriced. But I love this wallet, so I think it's okay. I didn't talk about the price with him yet. I just calculated the price in my head. When he was done, and he didn't use the sewing machine from my wallet, because you cannot open my wallet. There are things connected to each other, so you cannot fully open it. So he did it manually with the needle. He spent another 30 minutes after 2 hours of work with the seat. He spent another 20 minutes to make my wallet. Then he gave me the wallet. I was so happy. It's so beautiful. It's white and brown, so the white part, I was afraid that it could get dirty easily. Yeah, but actually after a few months of experience, no, it's not dirty. But anyway, if it's dirty, it's so easy to clean. I have already washed the motorcycle because every time I go to Manila and come back, there's a lot of dust. There's a lot of this, I don't know. Manila has a lot of pollution because of the jeepneys, right? When this black smoke coming from the jeepney, and especially when you drive after jeepney, you're like getting all this smoke. It all goes to you and your motorcycle, and especially my black and white seat. And the white become a little bit dark. So every time I wash it, it's back to white again. No stains. So this is really good leather that guy used. And my wallet, my wallet also very nice, not dirty at all. I'm so happy. So the moment came when I asked him, Kuya, how much for the wallet? And he said, libre. Libre in Tagalog is free of charge. He didn't want any money for the wallet. I was amazed. Oh my goodness, I got very good seat. Yes, a little bit higher price than I wanted to spend. Instead of 1,800, I spent 2,500. But I got free wallet. Damn! And I wanted to fix that wallet a long time ago. I wanted to buy leather online, but I couldn't buy it online because I couldn't touch it. If I buy something online and it comes and it's not what I want, I need to return. I wanted to find a leather shop and touch the leather and buy on the street. I mean, shop on the street, not online. But I always postponed that decision, and my wallet was ugly. And then suddenly Kuya made me happy with a camel seat for the motorcycle, with a wallet. So I was like super happy. Yeah. So that's the camel back seat. Another thing is the exhaust pipe. The story of this motorcycle, when I borrowed this motorcycle, the pipe was the original Kawasaki Fury pipe. Was silver. It had some bump. I don't know, maybe somebody kicked it. Yeah, so it's not flat. It has some things on it. And the metal sound, every time you accelerate on this motorcycle, there is this very terrible sound, metal sound. Like there is something inside, like a bolt or small thing, and terrible, so noisy. I painted that pipe first to white color. 1 year later, I painted that pipe gold. Yeah. Well, actually it was yellow. I wanted gold, but the pipe was yellow. And after a while it lost the color again, because I'm not professional at painting exhaust pipes. So that pipe lost the color partly. It was very ugly. I put some stickers, but then the owner of the motorcycle, my friend, he removed the stickers, so there is some glue left on that pipe. You can imagine that pipe so ugly. So finally I decided to change the pipe, and there were two options: buy the original Kawasaki Fury pipe, silver, without any protection, so every time you touch the pipe with your leg accidentally, you you burn your skin. I did it many times by accident. I drive long time, and then when I get out of the motorcycle, I accidentally touch the pipe, and I wear shorts. Yeah, so always a problem. So there is option number one, original pipe, or option number two, buy some not original pipe. Yeah, some cool pipe. And I found some cool pipe for 1,700, almost 2K. It's what is it, X6 something, I don't remember. There is no brand for that pipe. I think it's imported from China, but anyway, it's much better than the original, because the exhaust pipe, the end of it, it's covered in black material that you can touch even after 4 hours of drive. Yeah, when you touch it, it's a little bit warm. If you try to touch the pipe that's connected to the engine, yeah, you will get burned, because you will get some burns, because it's like super hot. But that black one that you can accidentally touch with your leg, little bit warm. So not only it's a good protection, yeah, for your legs, but also the sound. Yeah, I was considering the sound and the protection, and both satisfy me. Yeah, I'm well protected, it's little bit warm, and the sound is amazing. I don't know why I didn't make a TikTok about that. I should. I have a lot of videos and photos with the old pipe, with the new pipe, with the old seat, with the new camel seat. I think I should make a TikTok about the improvement of my motorcycle. Yeah, not mine, my friends, but I call it mine because I don't have mine, so I want to have mine, so this is mine. Yeah, so this is this is Kawasaki Fury upgrade, the new seat and the new pipe. I want to improve more things. First, I need to change the rims because there are some cracks. I want to make tubeless tires, bigger and wider, because always I have a problem that after driving too much, I have a flat tire, yeah? And I want to have bigger tires for more stability. Here in the Philippines, the roads are so shitty, nobody cares about the roads. Even in Manila, in the capital, damn. So guys, if you drive a car, you better switch to motorcycle, you know. Sometimes it's it's safer. I want to change the speedometer. Yeah, I am tired of this original one because it always breaks. Yeah, so when you drive, you don't know the speed you're driving. You don't know how much fuel you have until the red light, the orange light. There is the orange light that indicates that you have approximately, I don't know, like 1 liter left. Before that, there is no sign. Yeah, so you put full tank, you drive, then you have this orange light. You need to go to the gasoline station. But what if you're stuck in the middle of nowhere? Yeah, you don't know. That's why I want to change this one to the, again, not original, but the digital one. All modern motorcycles, they have a digital speedometer with a lot of things that display there. I want to know everything. I want to know the speed. I want to know the fuel, how much fuel I have. I want to know I am turning left or right, because on this one, when you turn left or right, it's the same light. You turn left, it's this small green light that indicates left and right turn. Yeah, it's not separate, it's left and right turn. I want to know I'm turning left or right. And other things as well. Yeah, some cool speedometers, they also show you the temperature level. Yeah, they indicate if something is wrong with the engine. I want to like that. I'm not sure if it's possible, because this is the old model, and if you buy this new digital, not original speedometer, how do you connect it? Maybe there are no sensors which you connect it to. Yeah, but I want to talk to the mechanic. There is a very nice mechanic in Rosario. I want to consult with him first. I will show him the model that I want to buy, the speedometer that I want to buy, and ask him, is it possible to connect to this motorcycle? Can you do it? If yes, then yes. If no, then no. I will look for the not original, digital, but not so cool speedometer. Yeah, with less options to display. What else about this motorcycle? I want to buy, it's called flarings. It's plastic parts, yeah, on the left side, on the right side, behind, front. I want to have a new set of flarings. I want to renovate it a little bit, because the old have a lot of losing color things, parts, yeah, and especially the front one near the light, near the front light, the white part. I painted myself, then I stick the stickers. It was beautiful, but since the owner removed the stickers, it's so ugly with the glue. Partly white, partly glue, and not smooth. Damn it, it's so ugly. I want to change that one as well. I need to change the lights. They're not very strong. Yeah, so when I drive at night, I can barely see in front of me. So this is also for safety reasons. I want to change the lights. Everything costs money, guys. If I were a millionaire, it wouldn't be a problem. I think I would just go to the motorcycle shop, and since morning till evening, we would improve every aspect of it. Every single thing that I think I want to change, I would change it if I had enough money. Since I don't have, I have to think twice before buying anything, order anything on Shopee, because I told you about this scam in the last episode, you remember? Yeah, so I have to think twice about buying expensive things, and all these things for the motorcycle are expensive. They're 2K, 3K. The rims, for example, cost 5K, yeah, or 4K for both for two wheels. So I have to think twice. So these are the motorcycle good news, and there are motorcycle bad news. The bad news is the oil was leaking, and that leaking oil, I think damaged the pipe or damaged the engine. I'm not sure. I went to the shop. Usually I go to Michael. Yeah, Michael is my friend. He's the mechanic. I go there. He changed the oil, no problem. Yeah. You pay for the oil. You pay for the oil filter. You pay for the labor. Yeah. So 3 aspects. You pay for them. It's good. I wanted to save the money, so I went to another shop. I brought my own filter, but I bought the oil there, the engine oil, and I paid for the labor. Yeah, so I just cut the cost on filter, Kawasaki filter. The guy, very young guy, he changed the oil very, very unprofessionally. He didn't know what to do. He spent a lot of time opening my motorcycle. Then he almost forgot to blow the air. Usually when they change the oil, they blow the air so the old oil goes out and you lock the lid from the under motorcycle, and then you put the new oil, right? This guy almost forgot to blow the air. I said, can you please blow the air? I need to make it absolutely clean. He did that after my suggestion. Then when he wanted to, he did everything. He poured the oil. Then he wanted to close. He wanted to put the lid, the upper lid. He couldn't find it, but it was right in front of him. So his colleagues, mechanics, were laughing at him. He was so young, and I thought, oh my goodness, did I make a mistake to trust my motorcycle to this guy? Since that changing oil, the problem started. The problem started that I drive, and when I drive fast, the motorcycle made this sound. So you try to achieve the speed you want, but instead of that, the motorcycle reduces the speed a little bit, then tries to achieve the speed, then reduces the speed, and that happens on the road. Yeah, there are cars and motorcycles around, and you are like gaining speed and then you're losing speed. You're gaining speed and you're losing, and it's like a micro movement that you cannot see, but you can feel it when you drive. It's very disturbing. And also the sound from the pipe is different, and sometimes there is fire coming from the pipe. It's really not a good sign. So I decided to go to Michael and fix it. But that's not the only reason why I went there. I decided to drive a little bit with this problem because, save the money. But the reason I went to Michael in the end was that the sprocket broke. The sprocket is the part that moves the chain. Yeah, so when you accelerate on your right handle, you start spinning the sprocket, and the sprocket moves the chain, and then the chain moves the sprocket on the rear wheel, and then the motorcycle goes. Yeah, faster. Harder you turn the handle, more spinning you get from the sprocket, right? And then you gain your speed, then you go. So the sprocket lost the things inside that connects sprocket to that another thing. So the chain didn't move. And that happened when I was 10 minutes drive from home in the evening. I said, lucky me. If that happened on the highway or when I went to Manila, oh my goodness. So lucky me, the motorcycle couldn't move. Yeah, everything was fine. No electrical problem, gasoline is full. But when I changed to gear 1, 2, 3, 4, no movement. Yeah, the chain didn't move. The wheel didn't spin. I went back home. I just carried the motorcycle, and the next day I went to Michael. I said, Michael, I need your help. The sprocket is broken, the oil is leaking, oh my goodness. He said, I think you need to change the driver. I said, thank you very much, Michael. So the sprocket they didn't have for my model. They say go to another shop. I went to another shop, I bought the sprocket, but again, not from my motorcycle. It's the model it's called AURA, Aura. I bought the sprocket for Aura motorcycle. I have no idea what is this for, but the guy who sold me, he said it's okay, it will fit your Kawasaki, don't worry. With a little bit of mixed feelings, I came back to Michael and I said, can this work? He said, yeah, it's okay. But then I decided I will order on Shopee the original sprocket for Kawasaki, and later I will change it. The oil leaking problem, he changed the oil seal. Near the kicker, if you remove the kicker, there is like a place where the oil leaks. Yeah, so Michael put his finger there and he showed me, look, this is the oil leaking place. So he changed the oil seat, he changed the sprocket. I paid for these things. I almost came back home. I drove my motorcycle and I almost opened the gate of my property. And then I think maybe I can fix the brakes, because last time I was using brakes, the front brakes, they were not so strong. Yeah. So I look at the brake liquid and I realized, damn, I don't have any brake liquid. I went back to Michael. I said, you have a brake liquid? He said, yeah, I have. So I bought a bottle of brake liquid. We put a little bit and then I have now in stock. After a few days of driving, yeah, my brakes were very, very strong, the front brakes. But the problem with the pipe didn't go. Sprocket works, brakes works, but still, when I drive fast, there is this and I'm losing speed. And it happens only after 30 minutes of drive. So first 30 minutes you drive normal. You don't even know that you have a problem. You go fast, you go slow, everything normal. After 30 minutes, it starts. Yeah, I don't know how to explain it to Michael. I cannot come to him and say test drive. He will test drive and everything works, you know. He need to test drive more than 30 minutes. Or I should drive like 30 minutes plus and then come to Michael and then say, okay, you can test now. Well, anyway, I need to come back because this is not okay. I go like 30 minutes far from home and come back, it's no problem. Yeah, even with this But if I go to Manila, 3 to 4 hours, I'm not sure if I am not damaging the motorcycle engine by driving it in this situation. Yeah, so probably I'm not doing a good thing by ignoring it, by ignoring this problem. Maybe we need to disassemble some parts, clean them with the gasoline or alcohol, and then assemble again. Because this can be a huge problem if I keep ignoring it. Oh my goodness, guys, I look at the time. I got so excited talking about motorcycle. You know, I'm so happy to drive it after I got the new pipe and the new seat, and I can talk about it for hours. Okay. Anyway, I wish you good luck. Take care of your motorcycles. Don't ignore the problems like me, like I do. Okay? And we will see each other in the next episode. Bye-bye.
Rolling out of sunrise, engine growls so mean. One cylinder thunder, fuel injected dreams. Which one's for 5cc, but it rides like more. 4-stroke fury, hear that engine roar. Shifting gears, feel the fire. 4-speed rotary takes me higher. Throttle wide, no looking back. Fury's running, burning track. Kawasaki Fury, tearing up the road. 5.2 liters, full tank mode. Ride all day, feel alive. Pesos keeps the dream alive. New pipes singing, exhaust so clean. Tuned up beast running like a dream. Fresh shore flows, keep it tight. Every 1,000 km treat it right. Pressure set, tires grip. Front at 33, no room to slip. Reserve switch, just in case. Fury don't stop, it just picks up pace. Kawasaki Fury, tearing up the road. 5.2 liters, full tank mode. Ride all day, feel alive. Pesos keeps the dream alive. Registrations, tie, insurance in play. Checkups lined up, I'm good to stay. New spark, new life, fresh on the street. Got a 400, that's a Fury Elite. Miles of Rosario, to the hills I roam. Throttle wide open, this bike's my home. Fury's calling, no slowing down. Two wheels, one soul, I own this sound. The road, 5.2 liters, full tank mode. Ride all day, feel alive. There's a Pesos keeps the dream alive. Kawasaki Fury, it's tearing up the road. 5.2 liters, full tank mode. Ride all day, feel alive. Pesos keeps the dream alive. Registrations tight, insurance in play. Checkups lined up, I'm good to stay. New spark, new life, fresh on the street. Got a 400, that's a treat of life. Registrations tight, insurance in play. Checkups lined up, I'm good to stay. New spark, new life, fresh on the street. There's a Pesos keeps the dream alive.